underway. Two by two out of turn number 2, Bryan Reedy, Carl Badevsky. Top spot still undecided as they roll through turn number 4. And they're still 2 abreast as they dive off into turn 1. Caldwell is around. Trouble in turn number 2. 3 cars spin. Richard Caldwell went around first. Taylor Ransom also involved. He's able to drive away from the accident scene, as is Caldwell. Halfway this time by for Bryan Reedy. Carl Badevsky has maintained second, but perhaps Reedy's biggest threat is sitting in third. Scott Lancaster has made it to the back door of Carl Badevsky, nearly contact out of the corner. How patient will Scott Lancaster be on the second place machine of Badevsky? Side by side down the back straightaway, this is the battle for second. Scott Lancaster to the bottom of Carl Badevsky. That 26 snapped evil loose out of turn 4 last time by, and that was all Scott Lancaster needed. He capitalized on the opportunity, and now the 22 of Lancaster trying to maneuver past the 26 of Badevsky. Badevsky gets loose again out of turn number 4. Lancaster completes the pass down the front straightaway and now sets the crosshairs on the 17 of Reedy. The 17 of Reedy now has a car in tow. The second place machine of Scott Lancaster out of the corner. Scott Lancaster with a ton of grip. His machine exit the corner so much stronger. Contact made out of the corner. He loosens up Bryan Reedy. Reedy saves it. Scott Lancaster back on the assault. Literally knocking on the back door of Bryan Reedy. These two drivers have a history. Reedy fighting an ill-handling race car out of the corner. Scott Lancaster trying to tiptoe past the leader. 10 laps to go. Lancaster continues to ratchet up the pressure, leaning on the 17 of Reedy out of turn number 4. Lancaster senses blood in the water with a loose handling race car. Bryan Reedy, the handling going away. Can he stay out in front of Lancaster? Reedy has such a great machine. This is not the first time we've seen Bryan Reedy lead the majority of the laps, only to surrender first in the closing circuits. Reedy trying to keep the 22 pinned, using the 99 as a successful pick. A nice move by Bryan Reedy, and for the moment, successfully staving off the advancements of Scott Lancaster. A veteran move, using the 99 machine of Matthew Eads as a pick to keep the 22 at bay. But it is obvious at this juncture that Scott Lancaster has the superior machine. Time is running out. Coming to 4 laps of racing remaining, we're set for a good one here in the Collision Plus Limited Sportsman Division. The points leader looking to net his 3rd consecutive win of the season, Bryan Reedy. Looking to vanquish his only victory lane appearance, negated after a post-race inspection infraction. White flag is out. 1 lap to settle it in the Collision Plus Limited Sportsman Division feature. Out of turn 2 for the final time. The top 2 separated by 1 car length. 1 corner to go. Scott Lancaster dives it in deep. It's not going to be enough. Bryan Reedy's going to hold him off and win.
Yeah, we're disappointed. We want to win. And we had the best car. I think everybody here can tell you we had the best car. It sucks. I mean, we know the rule that you got to start 6 when you win 2 in a row. That's the rule. We knew it coming in. I'd have started 6th the last race, too, because I wanted to win this one bad. Congratulations to Bryan. It looked like you kept it clean there in the closing laps. Yeah, these lap cars are, I don't know, they need some help.
Looking back on this season, just how important was this win for your race team?
Oh, it was huge. We've had a really good season. It started off not the best, but overall it's been a great season. We've raced hard with Scott every week, and
tonight wasn't any different. He came from 6th. He had a really good car. So hats off to him and his guys. My guys have worked extremely hard trying to get this thing to go all 50 laps, and we finally got it to go.
It looked like you were muscling that car in those closing circuits. Was the handling going away, and how much of an issue was it with Scott Lancaster up your tailpipes those 2 or 3 laps?
It was pretty tight. It, everybody likes to get out front and get away from him, but his car just comes on the longer it goes, and when this one starts to go away, you really have to be real easy on the pedals and make sure the steering wheel is pointing the right way.